following presentation may contain sensitive material that may not be suitable for some viewers or listeners. Discretion is advised.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to Junie's Friday Fright Nights. Yes. Now, today is another retelling of a previous episode of mine, being brought back from the dead of Season 1. So my voice here might be a little more deeper than what I currently have at the moment, as well as the ending, so stick around if you'd like to hear a little bit more about this story. This one's very loosely based on what actually happened, so keep that in mind while you're listening to it. Now, is everybody ready? Good. Now, let's turn off the lights, gather on the candlelight, and let's begin.
I used to look up to my teacher. At least, until recently. She just started acting strangely. Up to the point where she just started randomly talking about these strange things that don't really make any sense and don't even belong to part of what we're even learning at school. We're supposed to be learning, at least. Being in school is supposed to be making memories, and at least try to make good memories while you still can. And unfortunately, this one just won't go away. It shouldn't have happened to any of us. One night, it was planned that we all go to the forest together. And I thought it was going to be like an adventure trip. But it turned out to be something else. And not all of us were expecting it. But it had to be maybe a couple miles into the damn thing. Into the damn woods. Or at least it felt like it. And at that point, none of us were even sure what was going on or what was even going to happen. And we suddenly stopped. "This is the place, everybody," she said. Strangely, there was a fire pit there. And around it were just different images that I just can't get off my head. We were all just really confused and at that point, a bit intimidated. But she tried to reassure us that whatever was going to happen was for the good of us. And for the world, really. She told us that there was evil presence within us, and that we had to let it go. And that the only way that it was ever going to be let out is if we opened ourselves. And I mean literally, open up ourselves. And none of us had the courage to do it ourselves. And so she forced us to have each other cut one another, using whatever tools that she's brought, even to the point where there was broken glass. Now, the best way to keep the spirits out is that we need to burn your flesh and mend it together. Do you understand? She said. In agony, you can imagine us crying and begging for help, but at that point nobody was able to hear us, even though we were just hoping that somebody out there would just come over to rescue us. I turned my eyes down, but I couldn't help but to glance at the other student that was being held by her. She actually managed to cut his throat. Please help me, someone. Anyone. I don't know how I even woke up that day. How was I even able to sleep? It was beyond me. I know that a student was able to speak up for at least all of us. And that's when the authorities got involved. As much as I want to pretend that it was just a nightmare that I had, it's all over. The media's got it, and just about anywhere you can look it up. It's hard to hide the story, really. And I still don't understand the reason why. I'm not even sure what she was practicing or doing. All I know is that whatever ritual she was doing, it just wasn't for the good of mankind. For anybody. All it did was just scar us for life. Both mentally and physically. I hope this does not happen to you at all. But at least we live to tell the tale. I'm signing off now. Please take care. And don't let anybody fool you into something stupid like this.
So, I stumbled upon this story as I was searching up information about satanic temples. It was actually an article based on a teacher in Florida, of all places, who was arrested after having her students allegedly that they had to cut and burn themselves to get rid of the demons out of their body. It was an unfortunate event, really, but she was at least charged with aggravated child abuse of her students. The motive really doesn't make any sense. I mean, it was apparently for the betterment of the world. Why do something like this? Well, people were thinking that she was part of a satanic cult, but I highly doubt that. If you'd like more information on cults, go ahead and check out Telltale Atheist channel, as he's one in the atheist community who dives more into the cults and the mindsets of them. Abuse of children can come from different places and different belief systems, but regardless, it needs to stop.
Subscribe for more content. And if you enjoy scary stories like these, click on the thumbnails next to the icon. And thanks for watching.